Hey everybody, this is Niall.
And we just saw Wuthering Heights
Wuthering Heights.
with Margot Robbie as the main character.
And John Eaglebob.
No, Jacob Elordi as
Elordi.
Heathrow, the main character. And Margot Robbie's character is Catherine.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with this story, it's a very popular romance book, probably like the romance book of like all romance books.
Yeah.
I think my mom used to have a copy of it.
It had more BDSM stuff than I thought. Like I've never read the
sexual tension.
I've never read the book, so I didn't know that got nitty gritty like that. Sexy.
Yeah, it must have been like the 21 Shades of Grey of its time.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's a ton of shades.
That's a Home Depot of BDSM. So yeah, it's a story of these tragic lovers. I think it's probably around like the 1700s.
I don't know.
I didn't know what to expect going into it. I just knew it was a romance story.
I did see a TikTok where this girl, she is very into English, and she said that within the first 5 pages of the book, you find out that Heathrow is dark-skinned. And I think that's why there might be some animosity or protest against this film, because they cast Jacob Elordi, a white guy, as Heathrow. And if you were dark-skinned back in that period of time, having those struggles
taboo.
Would be... Yeah, it makes the love affair insanely different because there's like that racial aspect.
But even
Heathrow.
without that aspect in this movie, I think it really worked. As a person who's not familiar with the story,
yeah,
I was really entertained. I thought it was a really good movie. The cinematography, you could tell like every shot was like well thought out to be the most beautiful it could be.
Yes.
And it did. It really worked. It felt powerful, like just every scene. But then also
stunning.
There were like scenes where we talked about, you said Wes Anderson. I'm thinking that movie, but it felt staged. It felt like you were on a stage, and the backdrop was not the sky, but instead a backdrop. But it worked, and it was trying to do that.
Fake props and everything. They did it to make it either look like a 16th century portrait painting, or to have you feel like you're watching a play.
Yeah.
That's what the scenery and the set designs made me think of.
I was entertained the whole time. I kind of thought I was anticipating I would get bored at one time, and
same.
I think it was like a long movie too.
We went at 7:30 and we got out at 10:11. So
and at the end, I was caught up in the story. I was like, oh God, Heathcliff.
Yeah.
Heathcliff.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Heathcliff, no.
Yeah.
You poor son of a bitch.
Yeah. Why do you guys do this to each other?
I knew I should have known that, but whenever the girl
was reading, or telling him about,
that was foreshadowing.
For not being English literature fanatics and not reading this book, I would say that this is a great movie to go see.
Yeah.
And I typically do not like romantic films, but
me neither.
I liked this one. Sexy, it was funny, it was dramatic. They really played the roles very well.
They're just two selfish young lovers. Their love seems to destroy the people around them and themselves. Just indecisive too. I think maybe a mix of that time, also being spoiled, and they came from very different backgrounds, but they grew up together, and you get to see film spends a significant amount of time on their younger years so that you can understand where they're at when they're older. And
there was also some really dark themes. Like I got the idea that her dad was sexually abusing her at night as a child.
Yeah, I remember that scene where she like hid under the blankets.
Yeah, but he was an alcoholic, and he
gambler.
just, the costume makeup people did a great job with like her, and special effects for her dad, because he continually looked worse and worse and worse. He was disgusting.
He looked like, towards the end of his life, he looked like Bilbo Baggins with the ring.
Yep.
Or he's like, my precious. There's that one scene in one of the movies where Gandalf's like, okay, Bilbo, give me the ring.
It's in the Fellowship.
And he's like, nah.
Wait, do it again.
I mean, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked just like that character, vest and all.
Yeah.
I thought Margot Robbie did a great job acting. I mean, all the actors and actresses really sold it. I was conflicted about a lot of the characters, and I felt like I should hate these main two characters.
Yeah.
I'm really rooting for them to get this figured out. And then Nellie, they're a little like,
she grew up with Nellie. She's her half sister.
She's also like an assistant lady, but then she's also just like this person that is causing problems. But then also like
she's trying to keep order and also job security for her, because where does she go?
Yeah, I guess it is just selfishness too.
There are definitely themes of selfishness.
There's a lot to think about with the movie. I could see how this is a piece of literature that probably somewhere some kids read in school. Well, maybe not. I don't know if you read that in school. There's like a scene where there's like, they got this girl tied up like a dog, and it's like of the sexual nature.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets like, so there's some pretty raunchy scenes.
Yeah, it has me wondering if that's in the book. Like,
I bet it's even raunchier in the book.
I know that it was crazy for its time.
Yeah. I wonder when it was published.
It was very like pro-feminist movement, I believe, but I think maybe
for back then.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
I looked it up. There was actually a Hollywood level movie made before this movie. I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah. I know people who love the book are very harsh on the movies because, like, once again, Heathrow should be played by probably someone who has darker skin than a white person.
The soundtrack, I think the score, whoever did the score did an excellent job. And then the soundtrack was really good too.
Yeah. There was some
Charlie XCX did all the music, right?
Yeah, she was in charge of music, but there was some like Florence and the Machine and like this Irish song.
Yeah.
But she did.
It felt powerful.
Charlie XCX did a lot of the music, and she did a great job with that.
When I saw the trailer for this movie, I'd always joke with Alex because when you watch the trailer, it just looks like a Taylor Swift music video. I kind of thought a lot of this movie was just going to look like a Taylor Swift music video, but
it kind of did.
It kind of did, but it also kind of worked. Oh, it did work. I thought it.
I like this movie more than I like Taylor Swift.
I say comparative to another movie that is very similar in nature and is out right now or just left theater is Hamnet. Yeah. I would say this is not as good as Hamnet, but it could compete.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good movie. What would you rate it?
I would rate it a 72.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'd give it an 82.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really like this.
I'll raise my score. Yeah, an 82. It was good, and I think I would watch it again.
Yeah, I would probably watch it again if somebody wanted to go watch it.
There were some parts where their accents were so thick I couldn't understand what they were saying.
I did
or
too,
they were speaking too quietly. I need to just go to movies with subtitles.
That little girl is such a brat, though.
Yeah.
I'm a lot of the things that she's learning about her, so just like whining.
She just cries.
She just likes to weep.
Yeah.
To weep.
I'm gonna die. Will kill me.
Yeah, in the beginning she was really funny.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, it had this delicate balance of funny to romantic to dark, and it worked well.
Yeah, it's very well balanced. It's romantic. It's hot. Yeah.
And I kept thinking about the building. I'm sure there's something to it, but the building, Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
It was in the beginning of the movie. It's all painted black.
Yeah.
And then towards the middle of the movie, for some reason, the center part where they skin that pig is painted white.
Yeah.
And then there's other like cracks start forming in the building, and those are white. And there's certain parts of the building that get painted white. I don't know if there's something to that as far as themes go. like the good coming out of the darkness. Like she does say that one thing with the eyes, where blue eyes. She's like, there's a spot of blue.
Yeah.
There's a spot of blue, Heathcliff.
Yeah. That was great.
There's a spot of blue, Heathcliff.
The storm.
Look that way.
The storm will pass. You're gonna get whipped. Because you listened to me.
It was me, sir. I took her out in the rain.
Okay. Is it a good movie? We suggest you go see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's our review.
Toodaloo. Toodaloo.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's supposed to be Irish or English. Toodaloo.
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 Toodaloo. Toodaloo.
What are you doing? You have to get your mouth all weird.
That's how Jim Carrey would do it.
Toodaloo.